In keeping with the completely random nature of this YouTube channel, I'm going to be showing how to change out the backup light switch of a 2017 Ford Focus. So in this case, the reverse lights stopped working, as well as the reverse screens. Whenever I put the car in reverse, neither of those are working. The first thing I did was check out the fuses in the fuse box. None of the relevant fuses were blown, so I know that it's not an issue with the fuses. And then the next thing I did is I checked out the bulbs, and they appeared to be intact. And also, it'd be sort of weird to have both of them go out at the same time. And so I figured that it's got to be the backup light switches, so I'm going to be changing that out. All right, this here is the actual switch. You can see how it gets threaded into the transmission, and there's a little ball here that gets pushed up when you put the car into reverse, and it turns the switch on, turning on the reverse lights and the reverse camera. And right here I've got the interchange numbers so that you can order the correct part. These are the tools you need to change the part out. You need a flathead screwdriver, a Phillips head screwdriver, and a 7/8 inch wrench, and about maybe 10 or 15 minutes of your time. I'm also going to take the opportunity to change out the air filter because it's been about 40,000 miles since I changed it out. So now with the hood open, I'm going to go ahead and start. First thing you do is you take off the top of the battery because it's kind of in the way. Just sort of put it off the side. And then you're going to want to take off the top of the filter. There's 4 screws that hold it in place. You use your Phillips head to do that. I'm going to go ahead and do that now. So this is what it looks like with the cover off. You can see the air filter. It's a little bit dirty, so I'm going to be taking the opportunity to switch it out as I'm replacing this. And so what you do is you got to take the filter out first, and then you use your flathead screwdriver to loosen this guy up so that you can pull this hose out. And then also you unfasten that so that you can pull this hose out. And then when you pull those out, then you can take this whole cover, pull it up, and then lay it to the side. And I'm going to go ahead and do that. You'll see what it looks like. So if you look right here, I've disconnected that hose right there, and I've pulled this up, and so I pulled it out, so the whole thing comes up, and you can lay it off to the side like that. Okay, it has these little things here that hook into that, and you can just pull it up, and they just snap back into place when you put the whole thing back together. And if you zoom in here, that right there is the reverse light switch that I'm going to be changing out. And so what I'm going to do is there's a little button up here that you press, and then when I press it, I'll be able to pull that off. And now it's time for me to get my 7/8 wrench and undo this. Okay, so we're looking at this. The wrench really, it fits in here just like so. And then I'm going to be unscrewing this to take it out. All right, so right now it's nice and loose, so I can get it the rest of the way out with my hand. There it goes. I'm going to take it over to here, and you can see it next to the new one. I'm going to take the new one, and I'm going to put it back in. I'm going to put it all back together just the same way that I took it apart. You know, I'll tighten this up, and put the electrode back on it, and then just kind of replace everything, and then hopefully we'll be good to go. All right, so I'm back in my car right now, and I'm going to go ahead and put it into reverse, and you can see that the reverse camera works. So looks like we fixed the problem. I'll check out the lights a bit later, but I'm sure that they'll be working as well. As you see, that reverse light is now working, that reverse light is now working, and so we have successfully changed out the reverse light switch of a 2017 Ford Focus, and now we can go back to the house.